What's going on, guys? Welcome to my last Cloudia video, and today we're going to be looking at Chun-Li, part 2 of this collaboration with Street Fighter. We're going to be looking at her and also the arc, and after the review is over, as always, we're going to be looking at her paid equipment, if there is any. Sometimes there is, sometimes there, well, pretty much there always is at this point, but always have to say that anyways. Anyways, there's a lot of text on that second skill. But I don't think really, like, any of that really matters. It's just, like, it's... The biggest thing is her special when attacking enemy ice resistance 50%, which is pretty big. So, most bosses already have a huge amount, but cutting that down by 50% is pretty good to me. Alright, so... You get a lot of damage caps. And if you're hitting the same enemy over and over again, so she's another boss, someone who can fight bosses, because of this passive right here, it says whenever using a skill on the same target enemy, so like the boss, boost skill attack power. You still get some damage caps with that. If at 5 uses, resizes each wave, incapacitated, or if you're using a skill on another target enemy. So you probably only want to use her for bosses for that part. I mean, for lower mobs and stuff, it doesn't really matter. She's going to destroy everything anyways, as usual. And then a chance to evade physical and magical attacks taken. That's okay, I guess. Doesn't tell you how much it is. Just says there's a chance. When skill attacking, you get to heal 1 strength or defense debuff on a unit, including some debuffs. You get some frontal attack damage stuff, just like how it would be in a fighting game. And then chance for special to deal critical damage, which is really good. And when your HP is 25% or less, special critical rate 10%. So 25% HP or less, you're not going to probably reach that too often because, you know, your healer is probably going to heal you up. But you could get around that. She has Goddess Kiss, which is what I don't think Ryu had that. And also she has Combo Master, which I don't think Ryu had. Pretty sure he didn't have Goddess Kiss or Combo Master, which is good. And she also has the Overdrive thing. So Goddess Kiss with this, you probably won't run out of MP immediately. Eventually you will. I mean, depending on how much you're hitting with Goddess Kiss. With your regular attacks, right? So, she's had quite a few things here. Some of them are stuff that Ryu already has. So I'm not going to go over them. But they're pretty good, I guess, right? Here's a new one. Strength 40%, which is good. Chance for criticals to break enemy guard, which is actually pretty important because there are some enemies in tower. In fact, almost all the top end enemies that are like actual units that you're fighting, they most likely have guard. So this would be good to do that. A fair fight, frontal attack, critical rate 5%. That's a pretty critical damage cap. That's a pretty big damage cap. Kicking butt, skill kick attack damage 10k. Okay. So, doesn't have any charismas. I don't think any of them are going to have any charismas or anything like that. But she has quite a few things in here that I like, including Combo Master, like I mentioned, for Ryu. Like I showcased, he can get up to pretty high hit count because of one of his traits. Also, she has the Goddess Kiss, which is very good because that's very expensive. That's a very expensive SC cost if you do not get that for free. She also gets Cloud Giga Boost. There's quite a few things in here for free. Some of them are not really anything I care too much about, but like guard and whatever. I mean, it's fine, I guess. So I'm going to show her off in battle before I give my final verdict. I think that's kind of where I like if there is one. There should be one. In fact, I'm going to show you guys how to get to it if it's still there. If they have, I'm pretty sure they've updated it. It says new. So here's Chun-Li. What? I didn't do the other one. Alright, so let's look at Chun-Li here. We're going to go to the max skills one. Okay, so we're going to turn the auto off. That is kind of... Actually, I mean, yeah, it's kind of slow. So as you can see, I mean, you're not going to be able to get all this unless you have those things in, but... You're getting quite a few hits in for a Combo Master. So you really would want to save your S3 for when you want to probably use your special. Let's see what the special does, see if how many hits there is. About 40 hits. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, I think she's okay. I don't think she's gonna be super amazing, but Ice does have a team, unlike Light or Thunder, or whatever you want to call it, Lightning, Thunder. Unlike Ryu, Ice actually does have a team and actually does have a leader. A good one at that, so you might actually be able to use her with that Ice leader that I mentioned. So yeah, I think she's okay. I think her animations are kind of slow though. There are some DPS who just have slow animations and you just have to make them work. You can't always just judge a unit based off of slow animations all the time, because there will be some units that have slow animations, but you have to make them work. And I'm pretty sure you can make her work in some ways. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and give her, I think it's fair to say 8 out of 10. That might be a little bit high for some of you. I think she'll do good damage. And I'm mostly giving her a good score because she already has a good team that she can be put on. Unlike Ryu, who needs more units in the game. They need like a lightning leader, thunder leader, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So 8 out of 10 for that. Let's look at the arc now. Let's look at the arc here. World Tour. Each wave, fine. Auto cast, high protection, fine. Pretty decent. The last part is pretty decent, but the rest is whatever. I don't really care. And then this is just like when using a task skill, if it uses 50% max HP to boost. The damage part's fine. The damage cap is not that big. This doesn't really seem like there's nothing really here that's crazy to me. This is pretty much a non-factor. That's why it's only at 4 SD cost. It really isn't that amazing of an arc. And you really don't want to have status effects. You don't want to lean into getting status effects. And also, you don't want to be weak to something. Even if it's only poison, you don't want to be weak to something. So, this is really not a great AER either. I don't think this arc is really that good. Maybe you guys think it's good? I'm not seeing I'm not seeing anything that I would really want to use besides maybe this. And that's a pretty high cost for just this. This is probably obviously the main attraction for most of you guys, but that's a huge cost. For something this, and you're losing HP on top of that, I don't think this is really that great of an arc. I'm going to give it like a 6. Because that bottom part of the passive is kind of okay. But it's nothing amazing to me. So we've got 2 things here. Just like Ryu had though. So, bracelet. This is actually a claw, it's a bracelet. It's called a bracelet, but this is actually just a claw weapon. So I was like surprised at that amount of strength. Ice attack damage, pretty standard stuff in here. Yeah, this is all standard stuff. The ice attack critical damage is actually pretty decent though. And then the shoes, skill attack, kicking attack damage 3. I'm not sure why they're even specifying that. Since you can only use that anyways, there really absolutely is no reason to specify that besides, I guess, making so you should focus on your kicks, I guess. Chance to nullify physical match damage taken, that's decent, and then boost move speed is not so amazing, so probably just get the bracelet. It's pretty decent. The shoes, they're okay. But if you can only pick one or the other, you're obviously going to get the claws. The bracelet. Alright, so that's over with, and I saved up the tickets. So we didn't get Ryu, but will we get Chun-Li for free? Because I was getting lucky for the past few months on collaborations and free tickets and stuff, getting units, but maybe that luck has dried out. Let's find out. Did not do it 3 times. Oh, there is actually a red in there though, but it might not be anything. Nope, it's nothing. So there's still one more chance. I believe there should be more tickets involved, because I have one more, and there should be some more in the login and stuff. So if I get her, of course, I'll let you know in the community post or in the comment section. I don't normally do that. I usually do it in the community post, so make sure you guys check there. Alright, that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys think about Chun-Li. Have you pulled her? Have you tested her? Beyond what I just showed? I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.